Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Hannah Corn, and in today's video we have a very exciting figure unboxing. As you can tell here, the package is very small. That said, I still have a scale figure in this box here. This is my smallest scale figure yet, and arguably the most expensive. That said, this has been a grail of mine for a very long time now. I managed to pick it up off of Mandarake. With that said, let's get on into the video. So guys, this figure I got here, I didn't exactly mean to get. I wasn't really looking for it. I just was browsing the sites as I do, and every once in a while I'll type in my grails just to see what they're going for on different sites. This one goes for a lot on like almost every site, so I wasn't expecting to find it for any sort of deal. Surprisingly, I actually found this on Mandarake for an amazingly good deal. So the figure I have in here is from the anime/manga called Noragami. It is one of my all-time favorite anime/mangas. I'm still looking to collect them all, but right now I have 1 through 18. I find that the artwork is just absolutely stunning, and I love the characters in the story. It is just one that, like, as soon as I started getting into it, I knew, like, I was super connected to it. And it's one that not a lot of people know about, and it's really good, so it kind of saddens me to see that, but it's not very popular. That said, they did make a few figures for this. I believe there's a Bishamon figure, which I do plan on getting at some point, which is super cool. They have a Yato, which again goes for like ridiculously expensive. And then they have the Hiyori Iki, which is what I have with me today. So Hiyori is my favorite character from Noragami. I feel like I could relate to her a lot. She's super cute, and this figure just is like a perfect representation of her, which is nice because again, there aren't many figures for Noragami. There's not much for them at all, so I was super happy to be able to pick this up. So this figure, guys, is, like I said, the smallest figure, the smallest scale figure I have to date. This is a 1/10 figure, which obviously explains the size of this tiny box here. So here we have the Mandarake box out of the package there. I was kind of concerned when it came in the mail, when I saw how small that packet was, and then I remembered, oh yeah, it's a 1/10. That's why. But still, it feels weird to see know that there's like a figure in this tiny box. Mandarake gets most of their figures from actual storefronts in Japan. So like when I went to go order this, it basically says, hey, you know, it might come out of stock because it is in a storefront. So then, you know, I click the option like cancel order if this item isn't, you know, available. And, you know, basically you put the order in, you request this item, and they'll get back to you with the notification for shipping if it is actually available. Here's what it's looking like on top there. Just a bunch of bubble wrap. Here's a little preview of Hiyori there. So just a little preface here. I got this figure for 24,000 yen. It hurts. It does. I'd be lying if I said it didn't. That is a lot of money. That is like 265.50 Canadian, which is insane for a figure. That said, I normally see this figure go for anywhere from $700 to $1,000. Same with the Yato. He's normally around $1,000, which never, ever, ever, ever could I afford something like that. This figure is by Megahouse, and it actually only retails for 4,940 yen, so like 54 Canadian. So obviously, her price has gone up quite a bit in the resale market. Such, again, she's not a very popular character, and she's very rare and hard to find. So I'm so glad to have her. Here is the box and the bubble wrap here. It's such a tiny box. It's so cute. I can see Hiyori in there, and I'm so excited to finally have this figure. Alright, we're just gonna take her out of the bubble wrap here. Again, that price tag, 24,000 yen compared to 4,000 something yen. It hurts, but at the same time, I was happy to pay it. 265 Canadian is still a million times better than 781 to 1,000. Alright guys, so here she is free from the bubble wrap. As you can see, she is absolutely tiny in there. She is so cute. So I don't know if you can tell here, but there's like plastic going along the back here, along the side, and along the front. So the reason that Mandarake actually listed this figure for 24,000 yen is that she is in new unused condition, but the box had quote-unquote severe damages. When they said that, I was expecting like the text to be kind of ripped up, the corners to be like dented and stuff like that. But actually the only issue I'm seeing is like this tape film around the side. So maybe there's an issue with the box where it's kind of falling apart that way. I'm not entirely sure. It looks pretty good to me. And again, to go from 780 to 200 for just like such a small, like minute damage, I'm really happy with that. That said, let's get on into her actual unboxing. So now, let's get into the actual unboxing. I guess this is the moment of truth to see if the whole box falls apart as soon as I cut this tape here. I don't think that's gonna happen. But you never know. They did put a lot of tape on here. So she has never been opened before, so that was a bit of a struggle to get her open. So yeah, it looks like the Megahouse box wasn't totally plain. It has all of this purple detailing around her. Okay. The part I'm most concerned with is her tail. Because just picking her up there, I could see it wobbling around. But from first glance, she looks to be in okay condition. Okay guys, so first things first, I'm just gonna cut the tape around the edges here. I'm gonna try to carefully remove this. Again, you could probably see her tail wobbling in there. Yep. Just gotta be careful. Okay. So first things first, I'm taking out her base. It is a very basic base. It's just got the Noragami here, as well as the world symbol. And then it's got that little pedestal for her foot. I believe the Yato one has a very basic base as well. Okay, then pulling out the Hiyori here. Her tail is fine. It's just obviously very wobbly. Just taking off the film there. She also has some film kind of under her shirt. I'll get to that probably off camera, as well as the film under her skirt. So guys, Hiyori's torso does actually slide off there, making it much easier to get all of this off. As does the skirt. So you're kind of left with this weird bust. Put that back on. Make sure she's back in there secure. As you can see, this figure is absolutely tiny. Like, compared to the size of my hand, like, she's literally hand size. And I have quite small hands as well. That said, she is an absolutely stunning figure. So as you can see at the bottom of her foot there, there's the 2 holes for the studs. Just slide in there nice and easy. Make sure it's sturdy. And there we have her. So guys, here she is all assembled. As you can see, she is absolutely tiny. That said, I absolutely love the details. The color is perfect on her outfit. Her eyes and her hair sculpt is really good. Again, this was back in 2015, and for how small it is, the details are very nice. I love all of the motion and detail in her skirt here. It is absolutely gorgeous. And then, of course, the base, it's simple. And I normally don't do simple bases, but again, I needed to have this figure in my collection regardless. They don't make many Noragami figures. I think there is only the 3, so I'm honestly super stoked to have her. So guys, just a close-up. Here you can see that gradient on the tail and the back a little better. I love her hand pose. It's not just like plain. Everything about this figure is very fluid and very like light and airy, I feel, which is very Hiyori. I love the motion and just like all of the details they were able to put in such a tiny figure. I think Megahouse did like a great job on this again, for it being made in 2015. I'm honestly super happy with this 1/10 figure. I don't plan on getting many more 1/10s. I feel like 1/7 and 1/8 are the ones I go for the most. But for 1/10, I think that she's amazing. Alright guys, so that is everything for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please give this video a like, comment down below, subscribe to the channel. It would mean a lot to me. If you guys want to see more of me, I post quite frequently on my Instagram as well as my TikTok, which I will have linked down below. Let me know what you guys thought of this figure. I personally obviously love it. I've been looking for this. It is a grail of mine, and I'm so happy to finally have her in my collection, which I honestly never thought I would because of how high her aftermarket price normally is. So to get her for this price, and again, I don't really see much wrong with the box, but I'm super happy I got it for the price anyways. I think that's a total steal. Thank you guys so much for watching today's video, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye bye!